Hello and welcome to your daily reading for Sunday, the 28th of October 2018. My name is Alexandra and I welcome you to my channel. I hope you are all well. Let's see what are the energies for this day. The moon is in Gemini, so we have the air element present. But for some of us, especially on the western part of the world, it will move to Cancer, so a water element. Okay. I'm using the beautiful Tarot of the She, the deck that I definitely use not very often, and I wonder why, because I love it very much. Look at the back. It's so full of light. Creative deck. Okay, I'm gonna choose 3 cards, traditionally. Of course, I've already shuffled them. And now just the final touch. Okay. 3 cards for Sunday, the 28th of October. This one is calling me. Also this one. And that one. Okay. We have the High Priestess, Warrior King, which is a King of Wands, and Dancer King, so 2 kings. Dancer is a King of Cups. So, very different energies. Okay. So we have 1 major arcana, which is the High Priestess, number 2, by the way, and we have 2 kings. So I think it's about merging. This reading is about merging what you already know, because as you can see, the Dancer King, which is the King of Cups, is titled Gift of Wisdom. So you already know many things. You have acquired the knowledge, you have acquired the wisdom by just living in the world, by experiencing, by feeling. The Cups energy is about feeling, about love, but also many other feelings. King of Cups has them all. King of Cups has been through everything, and now he's having his emotions under control. You can see how he's taming this strange water creature. He's in total control over it, but it's not a control based on violence. It's a control based on wisdom and overwhelming and all-encompassing love, understanding, and what do you call it? And compassion. Yeah. It's compassion, most of all. Compassion towards all living creatures. Yeah, and my mind goes towards that. I don't know why. But there is something about all the creatures in the world in this reading, in this spread. I think about the responsibility for them. Your responsibility to maintain balance in the world. Let's look at the High Priestess. She's also the one who knows. The one who knows because she's been also through a lot. She is very much connected with the myth of Persephone, who has descended to the land of the dead And that's why winter has come to the world above, to our mortal, normal world. So she knows life and she knows death. And she sits between two columns. You cannot see it here, but in traditional decks you can see a white and a black column. And she's sitting right between, so she's maintaining the balance. And you can see it here between her hands. There is a rainbow spreaded and the eternal fire burning in her womb. So it's as she is nurturing and giving shelter to the eternal flame of life. And she may be an example for you. If you understand your role in the world, if we all understood how much we, human beings, are important and how much responsibility we have over the world, because we have conquered the world as a species. We are the rulers now. At least we think so. It seems so. We are changing the climate. We are exploiting natural resources. We are destroying natural life. We are polluting oceans. We are deforesting Earth in a tragically fast pace. So we are the doers. Warrior King is someone who can put his idea into life, and he does it with a great fire. You can see he's almost like the sun. He's bigger than the horizon, and he's bigger than the sky itself. But do we want it? It's like an atomic bomb, this picture. The world is on fire here. And it can be glorious. Oh yes, it can be. We can transform this world in the way we will, in the way we want. But what do we want? Sorry, what do we want? What do we want? Is it the fire that burns and turns everything into nothing? Or is that the fire of creation that will enable us to enjoy the beauties of the world? Because now we don't do it. We don't. Of course, we are also responsible for all the living creatures, so not only for animals and plants and all the rest, but also for people who are already living here. And we can't condemn them, and we can't just put them in a situation where they cannot live anymore. We are also obliged to help those that are born in a situation that is much worse than ours. But this includes all beings, not only humans. What is tragic that we don't even do it for humans. I am aware that I'm talking to a very specific part of human society. We are privileged. I don't know if you understand this. I don't know if you know it. I don't know if you checked it. Did you check your privilege? Have you checked your privilege? If you're watching this, know that you are privileged. You are living in one of the most rich regions of the world, no matter where. Is it New Zealand? Is it Australia? Is it Europe? Is it North America? You are privileged. If you understand this language, that's quite enough to be privileged. What do we do with this responsibility? Of course, we are wasting so many things, but it's still time to wake up. And that's the reminder. The reminder? No. Sorry for my language today. It's too creative, I think. This reading is here to remind us about it. That's a call. The question is, what can we do as units, as a single human being? What can I do? And of course, you can choose not to use plastic. You can choose not to eat meat. You can choose to use bicycle when you're doing shopping, when you go to work, when you go to see someone. Of course, we can choose this, but let's not forget that there are also bigger structures that are responsible for the destruction of the earth. And our responsibility as aware human beings is to resist this system and try to change it. We also need to organize. We won't change those human constructions, those companies, those corporations that are killing the world, without uniting. We need to unite. We need to work on this. I wanted to say we need to rage against the machine, and that's the part of the truth. But generally what I believe in is that we need to work through love and not through rage. Perhaps rage is the part of the cycle that is needed. Perhaps it is. And we need all the cycle. But we need to do something with it. We need to protest. We need to resist. We need to change it from within or by the laws. Many other ways to do that. But we need to organize. And first of all, what we need to know is that we are also responsible for changes. Who is the king? You are the king. I am the king too. So that's a call here to take responsibility, but also to take action and to transform the menace of destruction into a vision of harmony. I won't put additional card this time, but we have Earth Guardian, and I feel he's ready here. He's been with us during this reading. Let's stay grounded and let's do it. Let's make our work of responsibility towards the earth itself. Thank you very much for your time and attention. And I hope I see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.